there at the knees, and it's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Pretty much a bottle swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nope. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Ball, that's down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground. Slings to first. That ends the inning. Jackson, just 19 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. This to third. Throws to first in time. Out. Number 2. Back here at Chase Field, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Leading things off and takes a strike.
I need my revenge, Bobby.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he's into second.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Jackson back to work after giving up a double.
Well, not an ideal start, but no time to solve. You've got to turn the page quickly, lock in, and strand that runner.
Pitches in there. That's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really
swings and misses. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
No, that's all.
One out, a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Stays alive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, but you just don't want to get careless here. We've done a really good job to get.
That is the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here.
Appreciate the follow, Terry. Appreciate the follow, gang.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hit on the ground to short, Tovar. On to first, one pitch and 1 out. Here's Miguel Andujar. First time up, he grounded to third. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitches in the dirt, and the count 2-1. The Rockies leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. Now one miss. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Beck moving under it. And there are 2 down. That's outside. Ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That's low. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the. Runner at second here, one gone. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. Oh, and this one gets away. The throw into second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
What?
You know, Blue, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's all.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And they'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jackson trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, and the alarm bells are quietly ringing.
Well, let's see how he answers, Boo. It's these moments that define the star. He's got to keep his composure right here.
This one popped up. Ritter gets under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. This is Corbin Carroll.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Swing and a pop-up. Two. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Right through for a strike. Got it. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a pitcher on the mound, J.D. Hill.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
He hits it in, 2 away. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks win it 4-3. 4-3, our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at Mlb The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Kobe Jackson now at the plate.
Kobe Jackson.
And a big swing and a miss here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Makes makes the catch for the second out. Jackson, just 19 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And that change handled. That's the inning. Home half of the... Back here in the desert, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Foul ball.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
One down.
And you know we're living in the launch-changing era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Jackson, the next to hit, takes ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, right field. Diving, makes the grab. So 2 down, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a base hit, and the winning run is aboard.
He went up there.
Adrian Del Castillo digs in now. The 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that will end the inning. Coming into the game now on defense, Johan Rojas. He'll be patrolling center field. Jackson steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Lou. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Man at second. That smash towards center. Rojas under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. First and second, 1 out. Ivan Melendez will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. The winning run crosses the plate. And they walk it off in extra innings.
Hold on, we're losing to these niggas. I'm turning this off.
A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
I'll turn this off.